Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the war of my First Nations people. Woohoo! Welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Great to have you along with us today. If I've got a bit of a glow about me, it's because I took the dogs, for the fur babies, for a walk before it got too hot this morning, and believe me, it was getting too hot. Welcome to summer in Australia. Literally, you've got to walk them after dark to get into the cool. Okay, what I'm going to have a look at first up this morning is Jack Smith going through the Congress like a Bondi tram, or as others might call it, a dose of salts. Back in the USA, let's have a look. Jack Smith, using my runic tarot. I've been giving them a good shuffle before I even started, just to make sure. So Jack Smith with Congress. Now, whose energy shall I look at first? I mean, I can't pick off all the members of Congress, but okay, let's have a look at Jack Smith. Jack Smith. Yes, there's a washing machine going on in the background. Someone a couple of doors away is mowing their lawns. Welcome to suburbia. Jack Smith. Jack Smith, how is... Picturing him now. What a great name for an investigator. Jack Smith. Jack Smith. How's he feeling towards Congress? How's he feeling towards Congress? Jack Smith. That one. They want that one. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, okay. Starting off with the signifier being the Six of Pentacles, which is the giving and receiving help, the loans and debts, following the money trail. So that's what he's doing, is following the money trail. He's looking into the money trail in the past. That's what he's doing in regards to Congress. This is going to be interesting. His plan, two major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune, karma coming and biting him on the bum. Just the wheel is turning as his intention is to bring back balance. Now, legally, he does, and it is balance. He doesn't care which side of the aisle they're on. He is following the money trail in the past to bring back, literally, fairness to government. So this Wheel of Fortune, what I'm seeing is the fact that the wheel, or the pendulum, if you'd like to put it a different way, has turned too far towards... Okay, guys. Okay, the word they put in was bribery. I know it's lobbying, I know it's donations, but the word the boys have told me is literally bribery. It's turned too far, and part of this investigation is to bring it back. His actual actions, what's going to happen? Victory. He's going to be successful in this. And it will be a new start for government, for Congress. It will be a new start, where faith and trust is, thank you guys, faith and trust is restored in government, governance. Okay, right, three major arcana. He's got a lot of power behind him here. Okay. Whoo-hoo, energies over him at the moment. His karma, Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah, okay. I was just thinking, I personally wouldn't have said he had a feminine energy, but he does. He has a really good balance between the feminine and the masculine energy. And he is going to bring forward this message that is going to inspire. He's passionate about what he does, and he has a plan. He has an inspirational plan. He's not inspired by, he is the inspirer. Very comfortable in his own skin, confident with what he does. He's all over it. He is all over it. This is often my Zelensky card. And then we have the Lovers. he's working in conjunction with others. Now, I got this yesterday. He's not just working with the DOJ. He's working with the FBI. He's working with the New York State Department. He's working with the Georgia. He's working with every outlier that is in regards to this investigation. What a mound of paperwork it must be. Okay, the outcome for him. Yes, he's going to uncover those that have chained themselves to this greed, this toxic form of government. Yeah, that's him down the bottom. He's going to uncover, investigating. Okay, woohoo! Ten of Wands. It's the end of a cycle, so tens are always ends of a cycle, a culmination of a particular cycle. However, he is planting the seed. So this outcome is going to uncover this, and the outcome is going to be that the changes that will come forth from it are going to be planting the seeds for a magnificent new beginning. Oh, magnificent. That's not quite the right word, is it, boys? But just look at those. Look at those seeds that he is planting because of his investigation, because of the messaging that is being brought forward by him uncovering this devil energy. This is going to be really good. The Magician. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. This is a real take note reading. He is going to uncover the because this is under the devil, the manipulation, but he's also has everything at his disposal, and he is going to manifest magic. Not magic. Magic's the wrong word because it's not magical. It's based in legalities, fully in legalities. But he's just going to manifest powerful movement. Okay. Following the money he is. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Again, an end of a cycle, an end of the reign of the oligarchs. Oh, thank you, guys. So it's going to be the end of the reign of the oligarchs. End of the lies, deceit, abuse of power as we enter this new period of truth. Of truth. Okay. He has these circles of support. Oh, no. Looking at the next card. These circles of support that created this abundance for some is at an end. What have we got? 1, 2, 3 tens is at an end. They will reap what they sow. This indolence, this nonchalance, no care that was brought to a head, highlighted by this King of Pentacles. There is a plan underway in regards to bringing back financial stability, domestic stability, abundance for all and growth. And then we have the Judgment card, which is all about a reckoning. And then we have the Star, the best of the US. Best of the US. Okay. Go Jack. So they are fantastic cards. Yes, he is going to uncover a lot of underhanded dealings, for one way to put it. He's going to bring an end to the reign of the big business. There's going to be changes coming forward from his investigation that means that it's actually going to be governance for all, not governance for those that pay the biggest donation. Okay, let's have a look at I'll look at both sides of the aisle. Will Jack Smith take out, will Jack Smith force the removal of some GOP Congress members? Will Jack Smith force the removal of some GOP Congress members? Sorry about my wobbly table. My little card table, it has a hard life getting packed away and pulled out again every day. Okay, will Jack Smith remove from Congress some GOP representatives? Now, when I say Congress, that means Senate and House. Will Jack Smith on a federal level? Jack Smith. I'm getting that it won't just be federal. There'll be state as well. Oh, this is almost more than one man's lifetime of work to untangle this. Has a huge team, I'm seeing. I got the figure popped into my head, 100. I don't know that he's got a team of 100, but he's got a large number. Going through this, of all, I'm seeing accountants, I'm seeing laundering specialists, I'm just seeing tax office, I'm just seeing auditors, I'm just seeing a whole swag of different talents underneath him. Okay, will Jack Smith... Literally, I've seen three at the table representing who's working for him. Okay, and the number 100 is just hanging over. Okay, will Jack Smith take out some GOP? I will take those because they threw those out. Will Jack Smith take out some... Yeah, he wants me to keep shuffling for the rest of the cards. Will Jack Smith take out some GOP members? Okay. What do we got here? Okay. First card out was the Queen of Cups. She's cool, calm, collected, diplomatic, emotionally stable, just chill, but she has something in her cup that she's going to bring forth, that she's offering forth, but we haven't seen yet. We don't know what it is, and it is going to be something that is unexpected, crossed by or challenged by the Moon card. The seedy underbelly coming to the surface, good. Once it comes to the surface and is exposed, you've got good fighting evil to protect what is precious underneath there. Okay. This is the next one that fell out, the Four of Cups. Disappointment, emotional disappointment. This figure here, he's just, it's Australia, Australia in summer, lying under the tree having a snooze. No, it's disappointment, but it's also disappointment due to laziness, indolence, a she'll be right attitude, not taking any notice. So this is the foundation, and I think what this is that these are the representatives that think they're secure because they're in government, because they have been elected and sworn in. They're not taking any, they're just like, yeah, she'll be right. Okay. In the past, burning at the stake. Five of Wands is the defiance, the infighting, the resistance, the betrayal. Yeah, well, we've just seen, literally we have just seen this card happening within the GOP itself. Okay, thank you. What they've just told me about this is literally the members that are going to get taken down have tied themselves to the stake. They've committed. They'll be defiant. but this is in the past. They have literally tied themselves to the stake. Okay, crowning the magician. This is the magic. This is the all the tools in the toolbox. This is what Jack Smith is going to be able to create, but he's also going to expose the manipulation. But this is what he is going to, I don't know quite how to describe it, but if you look at this figure, he has all power. He has all the aces at his disposal. So we're talking about bringing about an ending and a completely new beginning on every single level. Immediate future. Yep. Taking the truth, packing it up, and moving it forward to a new horizon. Do not let the truth is going to expose everything. Thank you. Externally, for those, what's going to happen to the GOP representatives, they think they're okay. Oh, beautiful dragonfly just outside the window. Huge dragonfly. That's my totem. Okay. Love my dragonflies. They think they're okay. They're sitting back, they've got their money, they've got their armaments, they're on their bearskin rug, they think they're untouchable. Externally, they're giving the impression that they are untouchable. However, internally, follow the money. He's going to be following the money. Hopes and fears, yep, slow, steady progress forward, following the money is what he's going to do. Steadfast, strong, reliable, unwavering, will not be led off his path. Okay. Oh, more flames. So we've got them here in the past and here with the flaming. So this is the outcome. New start, flaming what is no longer required, burning down what is no longer required, and a new start. There's no sort of super dramatic here. There's no Knight, 10 of Swords or anything like that. Knight of Wands, but again, it is this. We've got this fire energy coming forward with the messaging, and then we have death. Well, this is dramatic enough. So it's going to be a really fiery process that happens before they're taken out. On the base, things are going to be seen from a different point of view before this truth is brought forward, and here is your King of Swords. So yes, he is, but they're not going to go quietly. He's following the money that cannot be disproved. They think they're untouchable. They're going to fight it with every element that they have, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. There are some that are going to be taken out. I have read a couple of times on this, and I keep seeing that it's by the mid-year solstice. I use solstices rather than months because Spirit is not very good at reading my calendar. So the mid-year solstice, I'll have a look to see whether there's going to be some Democrats tied up in this. I'm seeing those that, the likes of Minchin, is it? That is Democrat in name only because he knew he would get in, but he's not really a Democrat. Anyhow, tell me, will there be some Democrats on all levels? Oh, tingly scalp. Yes, there will be. Will there be some Democrats caught up? Will Jack Smith take out some Democrats in his investigation? Take out some Democrat representatives, Congress representatives in his investigation. Jack Smith. Yes, I know something's fallen out. Haven't looked at it yet. or Jack Smith take out? Yep, okay. I had a tingly scalp, so I was said a yes, but I mean, this is my Ukraine card. Was anybody in the Democratic Party opposed to funding Ukraine? Perhaps someone can let me know. But this is it is only a page, but gee, the strength of the message that this page is bringing forward with determination. I don't know if they're going to be taken out or just put on notice. Let's see where this leads. Challenges 10 of swords. Okay. Yes. It will be the ending. Someone opposing the Ukraine funding in the Democrat Party, perhaps. Entertainment only is what I'm getting there. And that is a signifier of who it is. Okay, base of the reading, 3 of Pentacles. So solid work foundations being laid. Dark money, dark money, dark money. In other decks, this is my dark money card. Oh, thank you guys. They've just... So yes, it is hard work, solid work being done. But it's a solid work being done, paid for by... So yeah, whoever it is was working hard, paid for by not... may have been legal means, but no, I don't even think it was legal means. It was by dark money, basically. Why am I getting a draw to the likes of Mansion? Not so much cinema. She's just... I'm getting... Okay, this sounds awful of me. I'm getting flaky with her. I don't know if she is or not, but that's the word I'm getting. She was in it for other reasons. She may have gotten money, but I'm getting Mansion in regards to this. I don't know if he opposed Ukraine. Let me know. But yeah, there is someone that was working within the Democrats hard at work, but it was in the darkness. Oh, I don't know if my camera's good enough to see this, but this dude's face, it's not a nice face. Okay, in the past is naivety. Crowning foolishness. So this was more about naivety than foolishness than a deliberate takedown. In the immediate future, I don't know that they're going to so much be punished as walk away, being forced to resign, being put in a position where they have to leave. Okay, externally, 9 of Swords. Whomever it is knows that they are one step off this 10 of Swords. They're worried. They're potentially externally worried. So watch for the signs. They're worried that they are actually under investigation because they haven't been fully truthful. And I'm talking about someone in the Democrat Party here. We know the GOP are rife with this. Okay, internally, for this particular person, moral corruption. These are not good cards. I'm only getting the one. And whoever this is. Now, I'm not saying it is Mansion, but that's the pull I'm getting, but it's whomever opposed funding to Ukraine. The hopes and fears is the Lovers. This is whomever they sided with, contracted themselves to, sold their soul to. Outcome, Knight of Wands. Remember we had that up here with the GOP as well. 'Tis the flaming restriction, restricted by the truth and the partnerships they were in. And here is, I'm going to call this my Jack Smith card, the Magician. The Magician going to expose the Emperor. And here we have the energy that he imbibes. Okay. So this is going to be something to do with agreements that were made with the emperor, whomever this is. I'm not saying that this is Trump. This might have been a coal baron, I'm not seeing that it was Putin or the Kremlin. I'm just thinking that it's more an oligarch rather than... And there we have the best of the United States coming forward as what is precious is saved and the rest is burnt. And we have victory for Jack Smith. Abuse of power, lies and deceits and betrayal on the base is going to be literally flamed. This is these two, he can have more than one card. This is his cards, but these are the energies that he brings forward. These are Martin Zelensky cards as well. Similar sort of energy. But yes. So I've got at least one in the Democrats going down. Sorry for such a long reading. Needed to look at both sides of the aisle. Perhaps you can give me some knowledge into whom it may be. Allegedly, entertainment only. Looking forward to seeing where this all goes. Okay, thank you for joining me. Take care. Look after yourselves.